and welcome to my build of the matchbox AMX javelin, and it was a tatty play one example. I'm not entirely happy with the end result, but I think I'll revisit it in the future. It's not too bad, it's good enough to do a quick video on. It's not as long as normal, I've cut 4 minutes out of it, to be honest. It's just a filler for the week. Anyway, here's the vehicle we start with. A rather shabby and worn down matchbox AMX javelin. And it needs a little help. Really, most I've done on it's paint and changed the wheels and a bit of tidying up on the scoop at the front. It had uneven work, so I've tidied up on the front. Anyway, after that we get on with the first part, which is always drilling the posts to remove the attaching ring. You don't need to drill really deep, just a quick buzz off and it takes the seal off it, and that's one done. Go around, flip it round to the other side and do the other side. Once you've done them, that bit of unclips itself really, but here I've got my O-ring removal tool and just unclipping the chassis from the body. Here we are, just clipping round at the front. Just needed a little bit of extra encouragement. Not quite broken the seating on it. So here we go again, and this time it cracked open. Still a little hard, but it cracked open anyway. So here I am, I've took the base off and it pretty much all fell out. Here I am, just giving the screen a quick polish. Quick buff up, I weren't doing anything over special. As I say, it was just a fill-in, something to do. By the time I'd done errands and that I were going to do this morning, it run up to 3 o'clock by the time I got in. So I just had a couple of hours doing a car. And here I am removing the paint. I used nice remorse for removing the paint. And just giving it a quick buzz off there with the wire brush drill. Hang on, start again. The wire wheel. And here I'm drilling the post, and as per usual, a zippity-doo-dah straight the way through. Would you credit it? That's totally unlike me, isn't it? I nearly always go through with one. I should really start marking out on the drill bit. I know how to do it. I could get some PTFE plumbing tape and wrap it round the drill, but it's not as if I haven't got 3 rows. And here I only tapped it a certain depth. For me theory, I'll tap it a certain depth, then the screw will start itself, then tap itself in. Saves losing taps. And pretty much works, so I think I'll be doing that in future. Just start the tap off to the point the screw can grip it and start tapping itself. And there's a wee bit of a gap before the next one comes on. Screw in the other end. I've done the same on that end. just start off the screw thread and then use the screw as a self-tapper in. It's not actually a self-tapper, but it has done the job. And at this point, because there's oil on the body, I took it for a hot wash before starting filing it down to get rid of all the oil. And I'm filing down body seams off it, as it had some horrendous ones on the rear quarters, as you can just make out there. There's one coming down from the roof across the wheel arch. Absolutely horrible seam. So I filed them off. It's at this point now, when I've uploaded the video, somebody will say, well, they were on the real car. As normally happens for me. And here, as you can see, there's the drill hole where I drilled through. What I'm going to be doing is just dropping a little bit of super glue in, then use some zip kicker to cure it. Spray a little on, there we go. That's it, cured. It cures it that fast. And then we'll be going on to sanding it up. Just checking it's cured there. Which I know it will have, it cures in split seconds. If you want some, the product Zip Kicker. If you look for it, sold in small spray cans. It's a godsend because you can hold a super glued part, give it a quick spray of Zip Kicker and it's set. No ifs or buts, you're done. And here I'm sanding down the super glue to give a smoother finish. Sorry, just having a bit of H2O. I started with rougher sandpaper and then I went down to around 1200s. Or maybe somewhere in between. No, I went a bit smoother, some worn down paper of the same I was using before. And then I went on to 1200s after that, just to sand it down so it was smoother. And it's looking good, looks alright under paint. The paint has reacted a little bit with paint and glue in that area. So I'm going to be redoing the paint job. I weren't happy with it when it was going up. The airbrush were playing up a bit and I bought a new airbrush but I've blocked it or something, so I'm going to have to have a good strip and clean both airbrushes. And I want a slightly bigger nozzled one for putting, because I've put these sparkles in this one. I want a slightly bigger airbrush for putting sparkles in. A bigger nozzle on it for these sparkles to come through. And as you can see here, I'm sanding right, not sanding there. I've got the wire wool I'm rubbing down with the wire wool. Smooth it off. Does a rather good job. And here we're going on to putting it into some primer. Vastly speeded up film. There we go, the primer's going on. Make it can see any where there's any imperfections, and there wasn't. And there's the new wheels that had been put on. I used a set of green light wheels. And here I'm spraying on some of my chrome finish. And what I'm doing here, once the chrome finish were on, I'm taping it off for some stripes along the body, and the idea is I'm doing some ghost stripes, or attempting them. They didn't turn out as I envisioned them, but that's because I didn't quite do my paint proper as I'd have liked it, and as I said, my airbrushes were playing up as well. I need some cellulose thinners I got stripped down, throw them in the cellulose to clean all the gunk off, then I build up again and feed some cellulose through them. But here I am putting the colour on. It's actually Tamiya yellow and green mixed to give a pea greeny colour. What I actually should have done was spray this colour and then put the tape on, because that were more or less the colour of the strines I wanted. But it worked to a certain sort of way. Here I've removed the tape and I'm spraying a darker green. As I say, the stripes show up, but they'd have showed up better if I'd done the colours I were intending on doing. But we'll live and learn. It's all experimenting. And I have problems with the paint. But anyway, here we come to the finished article. There is actually metal flake in it, although I mixed it in with a green paint, and I think the green paint, although it's a candy, I think it filters out some of the colour from the sparkle, because green's a colour that actually filters a lot out, because red's an opposite, it'll filter that out and make it greyy or whatever. Yellow, it'd filter that out. Blue, that's in the green area, it'd filter that out. Purple, again, that's in blues, so it'd be filtered out along with the greens. So what I should have probably done is put the colour on first and then laid the sparkles on top of it. As I say, it's all experimenting and learning. I know what I've done and it's all good. I think I'll strip it off and do it again. Bit more patience and a bit more waiting for paints, and a bit more time in between coats as well, and the paint would have been lovely. Anyway, thank you for watching, and catch you on my next video. Bye.